Hello and welcome to this channel, and if you are the first time here, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button to see the latest technology videos. In this video we are discussing about Java server pages architecture. So the web server needs a JSP engine, that is a container to process JSP pages, and the JSP container is responsible for intercepting requests for JSP pages. And this tutorial makes use of Apache, which has built-in JSP container to support JSP pages development. So a JSP container works with the web server to provide the runtime environment and other services a JSP needs, and it knows how to understand the special elements that are part of JSPs. So JSP processing. So the steps how the web server creates the web page using JSP. So as with a normal page, your browser sends an HTTP request to the web server, and the web server recognizes that the HTTP request is for a JSP page and forwards it to a JSP engine. This is done by using URL or JSP page which ends with .jsp instead of .html. The JSP engine loads the JSP page from the disk and converts it into a servlet content, and this conversion is very simple, in which all template text is converted to println statements and all JSP elements are converted to Java code, and this code implements the corresponding dynamic behavior of the page, and the JSP engine compiles the servlet into an executable class and forwards the original request to a servlet engine. And a part of the web server called the servlet engine loads the servlet class and executes it, and during execution the servlet produces an output in HTML format, and the output is further passed on to the web server by the servlet engine inside an HTTP response, and the web server forwards the HTTP response to your browser in terms of static HTML content. And finally, the web browser handles the dynamically generated HTML page inside HTTP response, exactly as if it were a static page. So typically the JSP engine checks to see whether a servlet for a JSP file already exists and whether the modification date on the JSP is older than the servlet. And if the JSP is older than its generated servlet, the JSP container assumes that the JSP hasn't changed and that the generated servlet still matches the JSP content, and this makes the process more efficient than with the other scripting languages such as PHP, and therefore faster. So in a way, a JSP page is really just another way to write a servlet without having to be a Java programming whiz. Except for the translation phase, a JSP page is handled exactly like a regular servlet. So this was a brief discussion on the Java server pages architecture, and we will be discussing more on Java server pages in the upcoming videos. And if you are the first time here, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button to see the latest technology videos. Thank you for watching this video. Bye for now.